A follow-up tonight on the problem with prescription pills on the streets, how easy it is to get them, and the deaths linked to their abuse. CTV's W5 took an in-depth look at the issue over the weekend. Today, we look at what's being done to try and address the issue. Here's CTV's Jacqueline Foster.
It's a tragedy beyond belief.
John Monroe's stepdaughter died 2 years ago, 4 days before her 21st birthday. It was an overdose of alcohol and prescription pills. Monroe is now trying to raise awareness about what he calls a hidden epidemic.
The reality is it applies everywhere in Nova Scotia, everywhere in Canada.
An issue highlighted by CTV's W5 over the weekend with an in-depth look into the prescription pill problem in Nova Scotia's Annapolis Valley.
It says there's a flaw in the system somewhere that it needs to be corrected.
A frank discussion with an undercover cop who sees the pill problem firsthand.
It's the real stuff? Oh, God, yeah, they're pills.
And with a hidden camera, a W5 producer tries to find out how easy it is to buy prescription pills on the streets, long to score 2 separate deals.
We've seen that there's an increased number of issues and problems and deaths in that area of the province, and we recognize that. So we invested an additional $360,000 so that the addiction services in the Valley could work as a team in a collaborative approach.
We had a recent death here a couple of months ago.
Kentville's police chief says there have been some positive changes since the issue first came to light. Improvements to the prescription drug monitoring program, as well as methadone programs for addicts, and a strategic plan being developed through the Canadian Centre for Substance Abuse. That's due out before the end of the year.
It brings all the provinces together, and it brings in federal health to address this from a community perspective, from a surveillance perspective, from an enforcement perspective, from an education perspective.
Nova Scotia is a partner in that. Mark Mander is hoping it takes the lead in adopting the recommendations.
We take that and we look through it and see what we can do to improve the services that we have.
Along with strengthening the prescription drug monitoring program, a local MLA says there's another area that needs to be addressed, and that's increasing awareness among local high school students. A question Leo Glavine will be asking in the legislature this fall.
Why haven't we made the change in our high schools that principals are asking for, teachers are asking for, parents and students know we're very, very weak in that area?
John Monroe wants the chance to share his stepdaughter's story with students.
But I think it would have a huge impact on them, and I hope so.
In hopes of possibly preventing another young life being lost to prescription pills. Jacqueline Foster, CTV News, Halifax.